Goodness, I gotta get the yawns out now. Whew. I've been yawning a lot lately. But yeah, I know it's a little early for most of you. I usually don't stream this early, but I decided to go back to streaming this week, and I decided to try to bust out some of these games that I've been working on for a long time. And the only option was to do some of my streams early, and because right before, like, I have to go to work this evening, so that's what I've decided to do. I'm okay. I'm really tired. Like, I was supposed to be streaming like 30 minutes ago, but I slept in till stream time, and then I was like, well, I guess I should get up, shouldn't I? But, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just really busy and really tired, but, you know, we're gonna get through this experience, and we're gonna do it together, so. So we're back with Aokana. We're gonna be finishing up Mashiro's route. Hopefully, I'm not sure how long it's going to take. It might take me a few more streams, but I'm gonna keep going with it until I'm done, because I won't feel satisfied until I've reached the conclusion, so, and I'm not gonna be doing all the other characters' routes, because it's just gonna take too much time, but or at least not on stream, but I will be doing them in my own time, like, after the conclusion to Mashiro's route in this one. But, I did want to finish at least doing her route on stream, that way I can have the conclusion, and everyone else, like, that's been journeying with me this whole time to get to the conclusion can have it too, so. We're gonna keep going. I don't even remember what was going on. I don't even remember. I know Mashiro was dealing with her feelings for Messiah, and Messiah is completely oblivious, and I'm just going to be voice acting Messiah's voice, because he doesn't have one, and the, oh, my mic is all the way over here. And I'm going to be doing the internal monologues / narration as well, which is usually Messiah's voice anyway, so. I'm not wrong. Practice is canceled today due to the weather. Relax and get yourself some rest. See you tomorrow. Okay, looks good to go. What looks good to go? Oh, okay. I press the button and send the text to all my fellow club members. Given how exhausted they must be from our daily practice, I think it's safe to say they'll consider today's rain a blessing. But if the rain continues into tomorrow or even the day after, we'll probably start wishing for it to go away. Alright, time to head home. I grab my bag and head my voice, whoa, head to the door when oh, Mashiro. Well, I just said. Mashiro happens to enter through it. Why is she here?
急に降ってくるから結構やられちゃいました。あれ？先輩だけですか？他の皆さんは？
Have you checked your phone?
携帯ですか？いえ。あれ？今日休みですか？
Yeah.
ああ、これ送信時間ついさっきじゃないですか。こんなのわかりませんよ。
Oh, you're more than a little early. We still have over an hour until practice gets started. And naturally, that's why I sent the message now instead of later.
そっか。朝はまだ降ってなかったし、私も寝過ごさないように部室でちょっと寝ようと思ってたから。
You stayed up all night playing games or something?
ああ、いえいえ、こっちの話ですから。
You say so. I shouldn't be nosy.
ということは、私たち2人だけなんですね。あ、いえ、変な意味じゃなくて。
I know. I wouldn't have even thought of it if she hadn't said anything. stop repeating that to yourself, please. You're gonna give me ideas. Now comes the awkward silence. She whips her phone out and starts writing someone a text. The next second I get closer to look and see that it's a messaging app or something. Her line reads, "I don't know what to say. Someone help me." I'm gonna head home. What about you?
そうですね。
We both stand up, but at that exact moment, the crack of thunder roars in the distance, thwarting our plans. The intensity of the rain also picks up. I silently slump back down into my chair. For some reason, she's still standing. Mashiro? I call out to her to see what's wrong.
帰ります。
What? The storm's raging out there. I won't force you to stay, but can't you at least wait until the rain dies down some?
ここにいるとそのうち何かしでかしちゃいそうですから。いいえ、先輩が嫌いとかでは決してなくて、ただそれなら雨に濡れた方が100倍マシっていうか。
What kind of incoherent rambling was that? It's like she's possessed or something. Calm down and use your brain, Mashiro. You heard that lightning, right? You don't want to go outside in that.
雷。
Yeah.
雷怖いです。おへそ取られちゃいます。
I breathe a sigh of relief as she finally returns to normal.
すみません。ちょっと取り乱しちゃったみたいです。
No worries. Happens to all of us. I don't know if it really does, but that doesn't matter. It's supposed to reassure Mashiro. I feel like I've been doing this a lot recently. So... Mashiro's decided to sit on the chair furthest from me. If this was a few months back, my first thought would have been, man, she really hates me. But now it doesn't seem that way to me. I'd say it's more a response stemming from shyness or embarrassment. It may seem like nothing's changed between us, which is a depressing thought, but now that I know the why behind her actions, I feel a little bit better about it. Now that I understand her better, it's changing the way I think about her. Though I'm still not sure how she actually feels about me herself. But that's fine. I'll just let my own feelings guide me. Can't you sit a little closer to me, Mashiro? You're hurting my feelings. I strike up a conversation to end this silence, and on second thought, I probably just wanted to talk to her. I want to grow closer to Mashiro.
近くに落ちたりしたら抱きついてしまうかもしれません。
Are you that scared of lightning?
やばいです。
Well, that's not good.
雷怖くないのに抱きついてしまうかもしれません。
But she'd just been staring down at the floor lifelessly, but after a split second she lifts her head and smiles energetically.
で、どさくさで先輩に5、6発腹パンを入れてしまうかもしれません。
Do you hate me or what? Like, where'd that come from?
恥ずかしいからですよ。
Huh?
いえ、自分でも分かってるんです。最近どうも情緒不安定気味で。
Is something wrong?
笑ったり、泣きたくなったり、喜んだり。 こんなこと言うつもりじゃなかったのにって後悔したり、なんかもうそんなことの連続です。
Sounds rough.
誰のせいですか、誰の。で、全部私のせいですよね。ごめんなさい。
I can tell she wasn't lying about those emotional problems. You take really good care of your shoes, Mashiro.
言われてもよくわかんないですけど。
Thanks.
いえ、ありがとうだなんて。むしろわざわざこうして見ていただいて、こちらこそありがとうございますってくらいで。
I figured the rain would remain like this for the next hour at least, so I decided to check Mashiro's grab shoes for her. You've improved a lot lately, so I was thinking maybe we could put some more advanced settings on these for you. Considering where she's at now, I think she'll manage.
そんなことは。
Don't think you're ready?
いえ、そうじゃなくて上達とかそんなこと言われることあまりないですから。
Misaki, come on. You can at least tell her that. You're improving leaps and bounds, in my opinion. And these past few days, you've been making more progress than ever before. Whenever she gets taught something new during practice, she's already gotten the hang of it by the next day. I don't know what triggered this sudden change, but it's definitely a change for the better.
先輩、ちゃんと見ててくれたんですね。
Well, yeah, I'm your captain. Oh, captain, my captain. Well, yeah, I am your coach. I get the urge to try a bunch of different custom settings as I'm fiddling with her shoes. Should I focus on her strength or should I enhance everything equally? Which would best suit Mashiro? I'm really getting into this. My replies to Mashiro become more and more half-hearted the more immersed I get.
先輩、先輩、先輩。
A sudden sensation brings me back to reality. Something's been lightly hitting my shin for a few seconds now. What is it? I look down, curious only to find that it's Mashiro's foot, swinging back and forth like a pendulum. Maybe she's doing it subconsciously? It doesn't seem like she's noticed, at least. Or maybe it's a habit or something? Either way, it doesn't really bother me. I'll just ignore it. For a short while, I take notice of something new. Her toes are still rhythmically hitting against my shin, but... Kijo! Hi! How is the cutest little witch doing? Gee. What's even more striking is that she's staring at me intently. When I look up, she quickly looks the other direction. No, you silly! A few seconds after I look back down, those light kicks resume. And I can tell. No, you. It's all you. I can tell she's staring at me again. Okay, I wasn't just imagining things. She's looking at my face, and I don't know why. I can see everything in the window's reflection. She's kicking my legs while closely monitoring my reaction as I work on tuning her shoes. Actually, if I keep looking at the window, she'll notice eventually. My gaze is reflected in it as well. I can't talk this morning. How will she react when she sees? Will she just blush and pretend nothing happened, or will she get mad and yell at me? Or maybe she'll just get embarrassed about it and stare at the ground. Okay, maybe not the last one. I shift my gaze away from the window. As weird as it is, these little kicks feel like kind of pleasant to me now. I don't want them to go away. Reminds me of the feeling I get when my players rely on me. The only sounds entering my ears are the pattering of the rain and the rhythmical tapping of her feet against my shins. It's quiet and relaxing. This is just the kind of atmosphere I'd want to do this job in. Looks like the rain's let up some.
わざとですよね。
Ready to go home, Mashiro?
絶対気づいてましたよね。
She looks at me with a reproachful gaze and lightly kicks the air with her toes. Notice what?
もう別にいいですけど。いいです。ちょっと空見てみます。
Oh, he noticed. He just doesn't know how to explain it because he's dense as frick. She heads towards the door, dragging her right foot dejectedly. I guess she did want me to notice her earlier. I was enjoying the relaxing atmosphere provided, but that doesn't seem to have been the case for Mashiro. In total, I spent over an hour working on her shoes. As a result of that time investment, I was able to perfectly tune them, but at the cost of upsetting her. Sorry, Mashiro. At the very least, we now have something new to look forward to during our upcoming practice session with Takafuji. How was it?
降ってるか降ってないかってくらいですね。帰るなら今です。
Cool. Let's get going.
うーん。
What? Did you see something in the sky?
いえ、ただこういう良くない空模様だと一度見てみたいなって思っちゃいますね。
What's that?
前に先輩が話してくださったオールブルーです。
Oh, blue sky is a sky void of any clear boundaries. It's a pure blue color throughout. However, the sky only represents anguish and frustration to me. Mashiro, though, apparently thinks it's something beautiful to marvel at. I must have used the wrong words when I mentioned it to her. I'll show you if I ever spot one.
本当ですか？絶対ですよ。約束です。
Sure. Hi, Sonic! To be perfectly honest, I never want to see that sky again. I want to throw that memory in the back of my mind and forget all about it. It's the reason behind my empty promise, sir. I want to hurry up and move to a different topic. Speaking of which, I already have 2 pretty important ongoing promises with you, don't I?
覚えててくださったんですか？
Well, yeah. I'd never forget something so important. I gotta go do some charity stuff. Aww. Well, I hope you have good time with that, and I hope you have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. They both happened after the summer tournament.
一つは美咲先輩を FC 部にプレイヤーとして呼び戻すこと。そしてもう一つは
Getting you a proper win.
はい、その通りです。
See you next time. We'll have a prime opportunity to get you that one during the upcoming practice session with Takafuji. At this point, I think you'll have it in you. I'm not going to say I'll help you win anymore, since I know you can do it on your own.
そんな言い過ぎですよ。
I meant everything I said, Mashiro. No need to be humble.
でも練習試合ですから公式戦じゃないですし。
A lot of those Takafuji Skywalkers will be tougher than people you'll face in an official match, but, well, I guess I'll leave the decision to you. Do you want it to count?
あんまり初心者の方でなければまあいいかなと。
Honestly, if you ask me, I'd say you could even beat Satoan-san.
そんなまさかこの間の大会でボコボコにされちゃったばかりなの忘れちゃったんですか？私も練習やってますけど佐藤院さんも必ずされてます。 FC ってそんなに甘いものじゃないはずです。
The fact that you understand that is more telling than you think, Mashiro. She's still better than you, but there is a possibility that you can beat her. Of course, I'll find that possibility for you no matter what, but with all the hard work and effort you've been putting into practice, you've made that chance a lot greater. Can you take my word on that?
先輩のおっしゃることは信じたいです。
Thanks, Mashiro. Hearing that is a little heartwarming, to be honest. Then again, it's not guaranteed that you'll go up against her. It could be anyone. If anything, the odds of her specifically running into Satoan-san are low. Shindo-san is gone now, so Satoan-san is theoretically their strongest Skywalker. We would have to put forward Asuka to match her.
違う人と当たったらそれはそれで素直に喜べないものがあるかもしれませんね。
The fact that she no longer considers it a blessing to be placed against a weaker opponent is proof that she's becoming a real Skywalker. We're probably guaranteed clear weather this weekend because of the typhoon passing. Let's do our best to knock out that promise, Mashiro.
はい。
Now that we've had this discussion, I have something I need to confess to her. So,
はい。
make sure to give your right leg a good massage before then.
え？ああ！やっぱり私がつっついてたの気づいてたんですね。
Yeah. I avert my eyes.
ください。
Huh?
罰として私の右足をマッサージしてください。
Let's go? What?
私だって恥ずかしいんですからね。でももし明日私の右足のふくらはぎとかが痙攣を起こしたら私が先輩は悪くないですって言ったとしても先輩自分を責めずにいられます？
No, you're not.
だったら後悔しないように念入りにお願いします。
Just asking for curiosity's sake, but this is partly your way of getting revenge, right?
結構根深いです。
I give up. Which leads us to... Quit moaning, you're making this awkward.
私 私のせいじゃありません。先輩の触り方が優しすぎて。
How much longer do I have to go? Ultimately, I massaged her leg for twice the length of time I spent tuning her grab shoes. Whoa! That's like 2 hours!
いい朝。台風一過って感じの澄み切った空だ。こうして見ると空にも表情があるみたい。とか言うと美咲先輩に呆れた顔されちゃうんだよね。いつもよりちょっと早起きするだけでこんな風景か。今日はラジオ体操の小学生より全然早いもんね。右足の調子も悪くない。先輩が念入りにマッサージ。っていけないいけない。思い出してもだえるんじゃない私。昨日だって部屋で散々思い出したでしょ。深呼吸。昨日雨でできなかった分も頑張んなきゃね。だからって張り切りすぎて怪我はしないように先輩にあそこまでやってもらったんだから。あそこまでダメダメ。無限ループ無限ループ。レフェリー止めて。さて今日もまずは
まったく今日まで何をしていたのでしょう。
This is a dream. I'm on the beach side at the Takafuji practice location. We went to the practice session in high spirits, confident that all our results during practice, but we were utterly crushed.
君には失望したよ。
I know this is a dream because of the harsh words being directed at me. These two are kind, and they never say those things to a person's face. But reality has a funny way of making you eat your words at times. The world doesn't play fair. It doesn't coddle you and give you what you want. If you take everything at face value, you'll suffer the consequences at some point. Right when you think you've reached the highest peak, someone will come up behind you, knock you down, and soar higher. Here it is again. This entirely blue world. Anguish, frustration, sorrow. This color is the embodiment of all the negative emotions from my past. No matter how much I try to move on, it continues to haunt me like a ghost. There's a soft, sensitive section of my heart deep down where my trauma lives. I put too much pressure on it and reawaken those dormant memories. Pain comes surging forth like a current. Why did I choose to run away that day? Why didn't I face it head on and overcome it? Because of my cowardly actions, I can no longer pour my heart into anything. I'm scared of devoting myself to something only to be betrayed. I'm scared of hearing those cursed words. This is as far as your talent will take you. I keep trying and trying and trying to break through these chains, but all I do is suffer. Can I change? Will I be able to move on for good this time? Will I finally be freed from this blue nightmare? I
嘘つき。
I wake up and find myself in my room. I was just asleep, so why am I panting like I just ran a marathon? My whole body is covered in sweat. Man, this isn't a good sign. The fear and anxieties I manage to suppress while awake always manifest when I fall asleep without fail. I didn't realize how much the upcoming practice session with Takafuji must have been stressing me out. Maybe eventually that blue sky will come to haunt me outside of my dreams. For instance, if our matches against Takafuji don't go well, I guess I am a liar. Man, that really hurt to hear. If she actually said that to my face, I doubt I'd ever be able to recover. That's when I happened to notice something. A tapping sound. Wait, someone's knocking on my window. Shit. I check my clock. It's not even 6 yet. At least the knocker seems considerate enough. They're knocking quietly to make sure no one other than me wakes up. That's a relief. At least this person, whoever they are, doesn't seem to have bad intentions. Oh, they just knocked 2 times. Guess they're getting impatient. I slowly crawl out of my bed. There's probably only one person it could be. It's gonna be Rika? Ichinose. I walk towards the window, picturing my next door neighbor's face, but still readying myself for it to be some pervert. I pull back the curtain. It might be Mashiro. There it is. What? My visitor is neither Ichinose nor a pervert. Mashiro? What are you doing here? The situation is completely illogical, completely nonsensical, and that's not even accounting for the fact that this is a no-fly zone. Yet there Mashiro is, flying outside my window in the wee hours of the morning, placing her index finger up against her mouth. I'm not really sure what to think about the person who was just knocking on my window telling me to be quiet, but I lower my voice anyway.
先輩よかった。起きてくださったんですね。携帯持ってなかったからどうしようかと思って。
Why don't you ever check your phone, woman? That's not telling me why you're here.
そうなんです。早くしないと間に合わないかも。
Wait, are you even listening to me?
いいですから早く行く準備をしてください。
Where? To go where? And where are we going exactly?
説明を向かいながらしますから早く暮らしを。
Alright. Ugh, fine. I head downstairs to the doorway in order to fetch my shoes. Feels weird putting on grab shoes in my room, but...
ギリギリですから先輩急いで。これ以上遅くなったら間に合わなくなっちゃいます。
You just woke me up! Just hold on, I'm coming! I throw down a magazine on the ground and activate my grab shoes on top of it.
行きますよ先輩。
Okay. Fly. I fly out the window and chase after Mashiro.
あれ？外から話し声が聞こえてきたと思ったんだけど。
The room's so cute.
寝ぼけちゃってたのかな。でも日向さんの部屋のカーテン開いてる。それになんか聞き覚えのある声だったような。
So can you tell me where we're going now, Mashiro? It's barely after sunrise.
着いたら話しますから今は急いで飛ぶことだけを考えててください。
But you said you'd explain on the way. Apparently the airflow produced by our high-speed flight drowned out my words. Oh well, not that it matters. Now that I look at her though, I thought about this before, but man, she's gotten so much better at flying. She could probably outfly me if she went at max speed right now even. I'm glad to see she's improved so much, but I still have to wonder how it all happened so quickly. There's no way our normal practice sessions are enough to explain that.
着きました。
We reach our destination as I'm lost in thought. Where are we? I didn't realize, but apparently we were flying towards Mashiro's place. Or at least that's what I can tell from the townscape below us. However, other than that, nothing else is sticking out to me.
先輩、そっちじゃありませんよ。
You're so cute.
こっちです。こっち。
Where? I turn in the direction of her voice reflexively. Whoa. I unintentionally gasp out in awe. The first thing I notice is the pristine white morning light. Those strong, bright rays blur everything else in my field of view for a split second. Oh. And when I focus my eyes again, what I see is a beautiful azure. That's gorgeous. Also, the music. I love it. My heart is happy. The cloudless sky is such a pure color that it seems to blend with the glistening blue sea beneath it. Both of them stretch onward, seemingly into infinity.
どうですか？
It's so beautiful. Those are my honest thoughts.
ね、オールブルーです。
Ah, after she says that, I finally understand what this is about. Mashiro wanted to show me this scene. It all stems from the misunderstanding I gave that a perfectly blue sky is something beautiful and majestic. She doesn't know about the anguish, pain, and self-loathing that this sight festers in me.
ごめんなさい。
Hmm?
違っちゃったみたいですね。
What makes you think that?
先輩、なんだか嬉しそうじゃないですから。私、この風景を見たとき、これかもって思っちゃって。こ こんなに綺麗な青は今朝が初めてで。
Wait, what? Any other morning?
先輩喜んでくださるかなって考えたら、もう次の瞬間には体が動いてて、今になって冷静になってきちゃいました。
She's so cute.
考えなしでした。ご迷惑をおかけして本当にごめんなさい。
Thanks, Mashiro.
え？
Sorry, I wasn't unimpressed or anything. The nostalgia just hit me all at once. You really found it, Mashiro. This is exactly what I was talking about. I can see it in my mind. Mashiro rushing over to my house first thing in the morning, carrying this scenery in her arms like it's a hidden treasure she's found. But that begs the question, how did she discover this? Mashiro let something slip earlier about how she hadn't seen this on any other mornings. Makes me think she's been getting up early and practicing by herself. Alternatively, she could just be someone who walks in the morning, but considering Mashiro's usual spike in improvement lately, I'd say that isn't it. This really is a beauty. Probably even more stunning than the one I saw. It goes without saying, it's infinitely more beautiful than the blue sky that traumatized me.
本当ですか？私、先輩を困らせていませんか？
I almost wish I could layer this image over the sky from my memories. This is the sky I want to reside in my heart. Not at all. In fact, I feel like I owe you one. I've considered the possibility that she knows I'm lying, but I want to place my trust in this beautiful sky I'm gazing at with her, and maybe those genuine feelings of mine have reached her.
だとしたら、先輩は感動が少ないです。
I'm just not a very expressive guy, so you should stop giving me that pouty face.
尖らせてません。
I don't know if I've told you, Mashiro,
はい？
but I used to play FC when I was a kid. She audibly gasps, and I'm just as surprised. Those words didn't come out intentionally. I know Mashiro probably doesn't expect me to give her anything in return for showing me this. But still, I want to do something to repay her kindness. That's why those words escape my mouth. Because I want this scene to be etched into my heart forever. I want the blue sky of my past to be no more.
知ってます。
Well, people hailed me as some kind of child prodigy, so I guess it's no surprise if word got around. I'm not trying to go anywhere with this. I'm essentially just telling her this to ramble. Maybe she doesn't even care to hear about it. If I see any indication of that, I'll stop. It'll be easier for me that way. After all, this is something I've never spoken to anyone about. I'm most sensitive when it comes to this issue, and I avoid stirring up past wounds when I can.
それもありますし、部活内でも薄々とそんな空気はあって。覚えてますか？この間の実りの。
What Hosaka do?
いたずらというか、入れ知恵というか、猫の。
Oh, right. That explains why she was beating around the bush. Meow, meow.
はは、本当に可愛いな、お前は。
Wait, are you sure I said that? There's no way in hell I actually did.
言ってます。確実に言ってます。私が何度聞き返してると思う。
Replayed what?
言い間違えただけです。というか、この話は痛み分けということで。
No complaints here. Continuing down this topic lightly won't do me any good, so I nod.
とにかく、あの時撮られていた動画、それが入ったメモリの中に一緒に入っていたんです。
What was it? I realized something. This means she actually opened that video and watched it. But her response makes me forget about that in an instant.
まさや先輩の現役時代の動画です。
What? My heart stops for a brief moment, but I quickly regain my composure. Well, I guess I should have expected that since they were talking about it before that. Hosaka must have dug it up.
ごめんなさい。
I don't see why you need to apologize for that.
勝手に見ちゃいましたから。先輩はあまり見てほしくないのかなって。
It's fine. I can't stop people from watching videos I don't own. I'm well aware she isn't apologizing because of that. But for some reason my heart feels oddly relaxed. Okay, to be fair, it does sting a little. However, because of that, I'm able to readily admit it. But yeah, that was who I was. And after I quit FC, people used to say I seemed mature and aloof, but honestly, I was just scared of becoming passionate about something again. The fall was only as painful as it was because of how good I was at FC and how much I loved it. Sorry, I know it's a lame story.
正直 FC を始める前のマサヤ先輩はさっきおっしゃったみたいに顔がいいのを鼻にかけて美咲先輩にちょっかいを出す人って思ってましたけど。
Wow, really?
でも今の先輩はとてもいいと思います。
That's a good thing, I guess?
そのいいというのは
I am kind
か
of
っ
cute.
こいいのいいです。
Man, it's been so long since I heard someone say that to me. I used to get it a lot when I was younger. That's understandable though, since I was a popular guy.
アスカ先輩が言ってるじゃないですか。
Well, you know her, she's got a little bit of a biased opinion of me.
ひいきされてる事実を気にした方がいいと思いますけど。
What'd you say?
いえいえ、こちらの話で。ライバルに塩を送るわけにもいきませんし。
Hmm? She keeps whispering these things to herself, and I'm not hearing any of it. Doesn't seem to be anything mean-spirited, but not knowing makes me feel restless.
でも小さい頃の先輩は何と言いますか、気が強そうで。
Oh, you don't have to sugarcoat it. Just say I was a snot-nosed little brat. It's the truth. The only exception was around Aoi-san. I acted like I was king of the world around everyone else. I get embarrassed just thinking about it, so I try not to.
私はその頃より今の方がずっといいなと思います。
Thanks for saying that. I really needed to hear that.
私は才能のある人の気持ちってわかりませんから。
Hmm?
動画を見た時、ちょうど私もどうして自分には才能がないんだろうって悩んでた時期で、アスカ先輩に才能を持つ人の気持ちを聞いてしまいました。
What'd she tell you?
それは女の子同士の秘密ですけど。
Well, I'm pretty darn curious.
でも案外普通なんだってちょっとホッとしました。
Well, yeah, talented people are just like the rest of us. They smile when they win and they get upset and frustrated when they lose. She just takes my response in silence. I guess she's trying to be considerate by not asking me too many personal questions. But that might just be why I want to tell her everything. I imagine these questions that are on her mind and respond. I don't know why I took that loss as hard as I did. Or maybe I just want someone to listen. I want her to hear my story, then give me some sort of response.
FC は相手のいるスポーツです。みんな勝つために必死で頑張ってるんです。だからこそ余計に勝ちたいし、負けたら悔しいんじゃないですか？
Yeah. I went all this time not understanding. Was I upset because a complete beginner was doing so well? Did the fact that they had raw talent that I didn't anger me? Or was it something different? Then again, you can't always try to explain emotions with logic. Losing feels bad, plain and simple. It's the same for everyone.
でももしかしたら本当に努力して視力を尽くしてお互いを称え合える、尊敬し合える試合ができたら、負けても笑ってピースってできるかもしれません。
That sounds kinda dumb.
どうしてですか？漫画やゲームだとよくありそうなちょっといいシーンじゃないですか。
Well, I'm not sure I'm a kind of person who can do that.
そんなこと言っても私がピースする相手は先輩ですからね。二人で試合するんですから。
Don't say that, Mashiro. You're gonna jinx yourself.
言われてみれば確かにそれはそうですね。
She sinks into thought for a few seconds, but then her face lights up.
決めました。
What?
お待ちだ。ご褒美です。
Okay.
こないだお母さんと話した時に聞いたんです。これができたら〇〇みたいな。
Oh, so dangling the carrot in front of the horse.
そうなるものを先輩に言います。
I'm the one giving you this reward?
絶対に言います。必ず言います。
You're really scaring me here, but fine, I'll do it.
可愛い後輩の言うことくらい聞くものです。
Just don't make it too expensive, please.
お金なんて必要ありません。
I can't get you real diamond jewelry, okay?
先輩にとって私ってそんなイメージですか？
Apparently I was wrong. Not that I honestly thought she'd want expensive jewelry, but the idea of her asking me for a fancy ring or something just seemed a little cute.
確かに無理難題かもしれませんけど。
I'm not sure I'll be able to with that sad face she's giving me. Oh, shit! Sleepy. Okay, tell me what it is and I'll think about it.
いざとなったら先輩は黙ってうんってうなずいてくださればいいですから。
So I'm not free to say no. I let out a brief sigh and shrugged my shoulders. Well, we've got to get that one first anyway.
必ず。はい。
That comes true. I know this perfectly blue sky will become a lasting memory. I'm not scared anymore. This beautiful azure world is only inhabited right now by me and Mashiro. Mashiro's mom. Huh?
おにぎり食べる？朝ごはんに握ってきたんだけど。お母さん？なんで？だって真白がいつでも見に来てもいいって言ったんじゃない。朝と夕方の自主練。
You're practicing in the evening too?
言ったけどっていうか自主練のことは内緒にしてくれないと。そうなの？ああ、ひなたくんお久しぶり。お一つどうぞ。
Oh, sure, thanks.
渡さないで。
遠慮しないで。ほら、一気にガブッと。
Right.
先輩も食べないで。
The filling is udon?
あら、それ大当たり。
なんでよりにもよって今日来たの？
The weekend is now here.
よろしくお願いします。
Oh my god.
よろしくお願いします。
We're currently at Takafuji Academy, ready to start our joint practice session.
さあ、行きますわよ。
After the signal from Takafuji's new president, the players fly off in a flock.
僕の引退後、彼女、佐藤君が妙に張り切っていてね。
I'm not surprised. Shindo-san led with pure charisma, but Sasawa-san seems to have a knack for raising the morale of the team.
どうやら僕が泥を塗ってしまった上昇高藤を立て直そうとしてくれているらしい。
Shindo-san was the undisputed champion for years, up until this year, when he was blown out of the water by a no-name Skywalker from Kairyu. It sounds bad when you put it like that, but it's basically the truth. It was the biggest upset to hit this region in a long, long time. It was even covered by internet news outlets. Shindo-san, don't say that. You put up a respectable performance.
もちろんそうさ。僕が乾咲君に負けただけのことだ。高藤が改良に負けたとは思っていない。彼女はきっとそれを証明してくれると僕は確信している。
You've left the club in capable hands.
おかげで引退が若干寂しかったくらいだよ。そちらはどうだい？まだ1年早いけれど更新は。
Well, we only have one first year in our club.
有坂くんだったかな。
Yeah, I haven't given it much thought, but I guess I am a bit concerned about the club's future. Be nice to see her as the president, leading a new batch of members.
お互い憂いは少ないのかな。
Well, like you said, I still have a year left.
やっぱり僕もあと1年遅く生まれたかったな。
And that isn't a regret?
ひなたくん、佐藤くん、乾くん、倉科くん、飛沢くんは引退してしまったが。
Yes. Misaki didn't show up today.
いいな。
You sure are quick to admit things.
素直な気持ちだよ。
We both share a smile. You'll be missed.
ありがとう。
Then we share a handshake. It's now past noon. We separated the players based on playstyle like we did last time. I'd already been to the all-rounders and fighters and am now working with the last bit of the speeders. So give me 10 high yo-yos. Honestly, it feels strange practicing in such large groups after it's been just 3 people for so long. You can still help people out individually, but it's next to impossible to keep your eyes on everyone. They have almost 10 managers who share the workload, but leading such a large group must have still been tough for Shindo-san. Practice is practice. It's practically only, oh my god, I can't talk, one-on-one sessions at Kunahama, which is nothing at all like Takafuji's style. I can really see why our methods are much more effective. In all fairness though, I highly doubt Takafuji is showing us all of their cards.
Senpai!
What's up, Mashiro?
大変なことに気づいちゃいました。
I'm listening.
ここだけの話ですが、
She draws closer to me.
私 FC 上手くなってるかもしれません。
This is apparently some shocking revelation to her. Of course you're good, I knew that. Why are you just standing there?
いえ、なんかこう、あまり聞き慣れない感じの言葉だったので。
Oh, okay. I was just thinking about how our one-on-one methods are superior, but I overlooked one very obvious downside. Mashiro doesn't have anyone to compare herself to. Actually, she does have someone, but it's Asuka, which is even worse. I know Mashiro is working her hardest. She wants to get better day by day and continually learn new things. It's not something everyone can do.
私ってこう、何をやっても結局はダメかなって部分もありますし。
It seems her stagnant relationship with Misaki is a major contributor to her low self-esteem. Did you forget our promise?
勝ちます。絶対勝ちます。ですけど。
She's still having trouble believing in herself. She may be able to acknowledge the work she's put in, but she's had little to no opportunities to see the fruits of that effort. So the answer is simple. I just have to give her the confidence she needs. I wasn't trying to hide it from you or anything, so I'll say it again. You've gotten good, Mashiro.
もちろんそうありたいとは思っていますが。
If you want my unbiased opinion, I'd say you're on par with Takafuji's best. Some people already have their eyes on you. They've undoubtedly recognized her as a potential threat. They've mostly been collecting data on Asuka today, but you can tell more people have been assigned to Mashiro over the course of the day. Still, saying she's on par with Takafuji's best might be a bit of an overstatement for now. I'm gonna lower the music just a little. I feel like it's a little loud. It's loud on my computer too, so I'm gonna turn my music down.
今からちょっとお腹が痛いふりとかしたら、今日の試合少し手加減してもらえるでしょうか。
Why do you have so little confidence in yourself?
だって今日の試合だけは絶対に勝ちたいですから。
Because of the reward?
はい、覚悟してください。
I don't know if I want to be. What is she going to ask for? My blood? Alternatively, it could be to keep a 10-meter distance from Misaki at all times. You know what I think, Mashiro?
はい。
I think it's about time for you to be rewarded for your efforts. And not just because of all the work you've been putting in lately, either. You've been giving the club 110% ever since you first started. I can tell you were putting in just as much effort as Misaki and Asuka. It's your time, Mashiro. You deserve to be happy.
先輩、
She looks up at me and says,
そのセリフなんだ く負けフラグの匂いがするんですけど。
You've been playing way too many games.
それに先輩に報われてもいい頃だと言われるのはなんだか複雑です。
Well. Don't mind me, I apparently have something on my arm, so I'm just going to wipe that off now. At least my arm will smell nice, because it's like oil, like fragrance oil. Alright. Right, we're fighting together.
私は全部の力と勇気を振り絞りますから、先輩もできれば全力で答えてください。
What's coming after it exactly?
その話は後でいいとしまして。ですから、それまでは練習を抑えめに行こうかと。
So you still want to go through with that? Not sure it's such a good idea.
どういう意味です？
Look. Ichinose has been watching our conversation for a while now.
一ノ瀬さん？
I mean, it doesn't seem like she's trying to eavesdrop, but there's definitely a reason why she's staring.
どういうことなんでしょう？
My guess will be she's trying to judge your skill and see how much you've improved since she last saw you.
まさか。
Well, we can just go ask her. Hey, Ichinose.
ちょっと先輩、突然何抜かしてくれちゃってるんですか？黙ってください。シーです。シー。
What are you doing? How'd that warrant you jumping me?
やっぱり。
Ichinose covers her mouth like she said something she didn't mean to.
今やっぱりって言ってませんでした？
People say that those with skill can recognize it in others. Maybe she's figured out your skill.
今のシーで何がわかるんですか？
Maybe the way you jumped at me reminded her of Grace Eris, the legendary American Skywalker.
どなたですそれは？
Oh, Ichinose left.
自分でも気づかない弱点とか見抜かれたんでしょうか？
I sure hope not. Guess I'll go ask her myself. You wanna join me?
お願いします。
Two of us head after Ichinose to see what she meant by that comment.
それは私としては非常に言いづらいことなんですけど。
She goes to glance at Mashiro, then me, before awkwardly looking to the side. Don't worry, Ichinose. We won't mind.
どんな小さなことでもいいの。お願いします。というか、そもそもお二人は勘違いされているのではと思うのですが。勘違い。
That just makes things more confusing. The question is what exactly she was referring to. Is she implying our practice methods are wrong? A fundamental flaw in Mashiro's playstyle? Or is there something everyone else gets but we don't?
お二人の表情を見てると、きっとまだ何か違うんだろうなって気がします。お願い、教えて一ノ瀬さん。
I know it's hard to give criticism to a friend, but could you please tell us? We want to improve.
わかりました。お二人が望まれるならお話しします。ただし、辛くなったらいつでも止めてください。
Her tone sounds pretty stern. Did we overlook something critical? A little bit of criticism isn't going to demotivate us. Isn't that right, Mashiro?
はい。何回、何十回、何百回繰り返しても絶対にやめません。そうだったんですか。全然知らなかったです。いつの間にかお二人がそんなことに。
She seems to be taken aback by the level of our trust.
でも、だとしたらちょっと控えてくださると助かるのですが。何の話？
By the time Mashiro and I realize the disconnect, it's already too late.
朝帰りという
いうのは若いお二人なら仕方のないことかもしれません。いえ、わかりませんけど、もう少し周囲に気を使えばトラブルも抑えられるかと。
Spending the night at their significant others. What?
ちょっと何の話してるの？え？ですから3日ほど前の朝、有坂さん、日向さんの部屋から朝帰りされてましたよね。シーッとか声を潜めたりして。私が先輩の部屋から朝帰り？
Well, right, that morning.
でもお二人の絆がそれほどだったなんて、何回何十回何百回繰り返しても絶対にやめないだなんて。
That's misunderstanding, but you know.
羨ましいです。そんなことしてません。まだ一回もしてません。
You're saying not yet only makes her think we're going to eventually. But at least it wasn't some criticism of Mashiro's FC play. With all members of Takafuji and Kunahama collectively staring at us, I opt to ignore reality and take my mind elsewhere. Before long, it's time for the much anticipated practice matches.
今日こそはひねりつぶしてあげますわ、倉科アスカ。負けません。私だって強くなってるんですから。
Asuka's opponent is going to be Satone's-san. One might call those two rivals at this point. Since we only have 2 active players, though, that means only 2 matches total. They'll be going second. Our first match is between none other than
なんとなくそうじゃないかって気
Mashiro
がし
and
てた
Rika.
けど。よろしくお願いします。
It's a speeder versus speeder battle between Mashiro and Ichinose. What's that sigh for? Scared about going up against Ichinose?
いえ、勝ちます。勝ってみせます。絶対に。
Looks like our spirit is still burning strong, but it could just be an act of desperation. See, you only know how good she is, but I know where both of you are at. Well, both of you lie at, skill-wise. Trust me, you're just as good as her.
先輩を信じます。
Thanks, Mashiro.
第一試合の開始は10分後とします。
Satone's announcement echoes around the beachside. We're going up against her and Ichinose. Maruka, give me Ichinose and Satone's scoring data.
もう用意してるよ。
Thanks. Okay, let's start with the pregame meeting. Asuka, Mashiro, come over.
ちょっといいですか？
Just as we're about to get started, a girl from Takafuji approaches me. Yes, how can I help you?
うちの学園の校舎に久那浜の関係者っていう女子生徒さんがいらっしゃってるみたいなんですけど。
A student from our school? Oh, it's gonna be Misaki.
もしかして美咲ちゃんじゃないでしょうか。
Asuka seems happy about the possibility.
美咲先輩が来てくれるかな。美咲じゃないならあの子じゃない。ほら、あの放送部のひときわヒロインの星の輝きが薄そうな。
Kosaka? Could be. She came here during our last practice session for interviews. So what do you want us for?
私服ですし、生徒手帳など身分証明書も持ってないそうで、警備の方からこのまま確認が取れないようならもう警察に通報しようかって話になっているようでして。
Definitely don't want that. What the hell are they doing? I get the feeling this is Misaki. She's already been here once before, so I could easily see her trying to sneak in with her grab shoes because entering through the school is too much of a hassle.
急ぐなら日向くんが行った方がいいけど。
Right, I can fly a lot faster than she can. Smarter for me to go if we're pressed on time, but I'd likely miss the match. I'd be leaving Mashiro all alone.
先輩、行ってください。
Apparently she's willing to prioritize Misaki in this situation. She urges me on without a second thought.
先輩が試合開始に間に合わなかったら、アスカ先輩にセコンドをやってもらいますから。それはもちろんいいですけど、案外私とアスカ先輩の相性の方がバッチリかもしれませんよ。
I guess we don't have time to argue.
ちょっと私、佐藤院さんのところに行って試合を始めるのを遅らせられないか聞いてくるよ。
Before Madoka can dart off, I try to say something to her. I ask her if we could switch the order of the... Shiro pulls back on my arm hand.
ダメです。
Arm hard. I can't talk. Mashiro.
なんておっしゃるつもりですか？先輩がセコンドをしないでアスカ先輩が佐藤院さんに負けたらどうするんですか？
Well,
ひなたくん、
sorry, forget it. Go on. Both of us need to hurry.
約束です。私はきっと勝ちますから。先輩は帰ってきて私が勝つ瞬間を見届けてください。
Mashiro's telling me to go, and I've already decided to do this, but I still can't help but doubt this decision. Is it because I'm her second, her coach? Why am I so fixated on her?
いってらっしゃいです、先輩。
Because she's adorable, that's why! I have a promise to fulfill. I'll rush back so I can see you win with my own toon eyes. My own toon eyes! That sings songs when I blink. Beep, 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 beep. Fly. I launch off and head towards the school building.
ましろちゃん、本当に私で大丈夫ですか？心配しないでください。私、この日のために結構頑張ってきたんですよ。それに、先輩が負けてないっておっしゃってくださいましたから。ましろちゃん、頼りにしてます、アスカ先輩。はい、リカちゃんなら私も対戦したことがありますから、きっとお役に立てると思います。みんな、待望の私が帰ってきたよーって、あれ、ひなたくんは？もう校舎の方へ向かわれました。それで試合開始時間の方は？合同練習終了のタイムリミットが近づいてるんだって。申請書の時間を破ると今後の申請が通りにくくなるんだって。そうなんですか。こちらも融通を聞かせたいところでしたが、こればかりは仕方ありません。
Hi, Jace.
で、佐藤院さんいますし。ついてきちゃった。人を寂しがりの妖怪みたいにおっしゃらないでください。そちらの都合も考慮したいのですが、申し訳ありません。予定通りあと5分で試合を始めなければ間に合いません。いえいえ、そんなめそうもないです、先輩。
It doesn't take long for the building to come into view. Okay, now which of those two is it? I quickly spot a girl standing near the school gate with a man who seems to be the security guard. It's gotta be them. Oh, it's Ayka. Okoze? She's the last person I expected to see. Maybe Okoze isn't the person mentioned, and she just happens to be here as well. Actually, that's even less likely. Sir, I know this girl. The guard questions me about her identity. I don't want to drag this situation out any longer, so I purposely omit the fact that she isn't from our school. She really does seem to be the only one they were talking about. I bow at the security guard as he leaves, and I look toward Okoze. Okoze, what are you doing here? I'm not even angry at this point, I'm just really confused.
それは昨べ真城から来たメールの様子がおかしかったから朝から探し回ってて。
Okoze mutters her reply in a hushed tone. Well, I don't have time, so you'll have to tell me later. Shiro's match is probably already going on. Let's go back to the practice area.
私はいけないです。真城に怒られるから。
Why would she yell at you?
多分またなんつうか出しゃばるなーみたいな感じでさ、実際出しゃばっちゃったし。
Maybe that's why she purposely concealed her identity?
一つ聞いていいですか？
No.
真城、誰か好きなやつっています？
Misaki, obviously. That goes without saying.
いや、好きなやつできましたって聞いた方が正しいか。しかも同じ FC 部の男で。
I'm the only man in it. Our old president was too, but he retired recently.
日向先輩は真城と飛沢先輩をめぐるライバルポジションなんでないです。
Wait, what? I'm what now?
となると部長か？
Mashiro? Having a crush on him? Highly unlikely. Then again, there could be something about them, but I haven't noticed. Is that the whole reason you came here? You're wasting my time. Bye. Try to think before you do something like this again. I know she meant no harm, but I'm so irritated by all of this that I end up lashing out at her. I have to hurry back.
日向先輩、ちょっと真白に注意を配ってやってくんないかな。
What for?
真白、最近何かに入れ込みすぎというか、無理してる感じがするんです。私は同じ部活で好きなやつができたんだって踏んで、今日は後先考えずに真白探し回っちゃって、あ、迷惑かけてすみませんでした。
Are you worried she's going to hurt herself?
いや、その言われ方はなんか体が痒くなってくる。ただ、その、なんつうか。
She seems lost in thought.
よろしくお願いします。
She bows. Sure thing.
本当ですか？
I am her coach. It's all a part of the job.
ありがとうございます。私はどうも肝心な時にそばにいられないからな。
Hmm?
ああ、いえ、こっちの話で。あ、そうだ。今日私がここに来たことは内緒にしておいていただけると。
Seriously?
その。
Oh my god. Why?
いや、過保護すぎって怒られたりするんで、そんなわけないのにうぬぼれられても困りますし。
Quit. Leave her alone. Okay. I give her a nod. Her concern seems justified, at least to me. Well, I guess this is where we say goodbye. I have to get going.
さっきからやけに急いでません？
Mashiro has a match.
はあ？セコンドの日向先輩が何こんなとこでいつまでも油売ってんすか？
Well, you're the reason I'm stuck here instead of seconding her match! It's almost like she completely forgot what she did. Ridiculous. Enough of that, though. I need to hurry back to catch Mashiro's win. I can't break my promise.
約束したんだ。真白ちゃん、リカちゃんが急上昇してきてます。間一髪でしたね。大丈夫です。まだ余裕あります。ポイント3対3の互角です。きっと勢いのついた方が押し切れます。それ、私と一ノ瀬さん、まだどちらにも可能性があるってことですよね。気持ちで負けないでください。この試合、気持ちだけでは誰にも負けない自信が。真白ちゃん、リカちゃんが真上から見えてます。
Oh.
驚きました。一ノ瀬さん、攻めてる最中に。私の知っている有坂さんと全然違います。悪いけど勝たせてもらうから。残念なのは久名浜の選手層の薄さですね。圧倒的にスピーダータイプの選手との経験不足が見て取れます。動きは目を見張るものがありますが、5の線は取れない。行動選択肢が事前以下の策ばかりです。何よ。指示を出しているのはアスカさんですね。動きがオールラウンダーの、いえ、アスカさんのものです。おそらく日向さんがそこを埋めるつもりだったんでしょうが。先輩、そうだ、先輩と。いやー、真白ちゃんナイス反撃です。
Alright, hold on for just a second. Alright.
一ノ瀬さん、私からも一つ忠告させて。はい、なんでしょう。さっきからあなたの言ってるの全部負けフラグだから。メイドの土産に教えてやろうだから。そういうのって指摘しちゃうと効果なくなっちゃいそうなのが大半じゃありません？あ、それある。ゲームとか好き？そこそこでしょうか。それなりにしてますよ。私たちもし違う出会い方をしてたら結構。いえ、だからって真珠エンドみたいにするのはやめてください。今のは惜しかった。いい友達がどうとかではなく勝つ気満々みたいですね。私はね、勝ってやらなきゃいけないことがあるの。やらなきゃいけないこと、朝帰りは控えていただけると。ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。
Don't make her angry.
先輩が私を信じてくれてる。だったら答えなきゃダメでしょうが。
I finally arrived back. As for the match, damn, it just finished. The field is empty. Judging by how much time has passed, it's probably the break period between the matches. The excursion took longer than I anticipated. Even if I made it in time, though, rules forbid switching seconds mid-match. I still wanted to make it. At least then I would have gotten to watch Mashiro win. Right, what was the result? I'm about to make my way back to the Kunahama group when I see... Mashiro!
Senpai!
I passed by her. She seems to be going off somewhere.
Misaki senpai ka Minori, imashita?
It was actually just some miscommunication on their end. By the way, how'd the match go? Sorry I broke our promise. She doesn't look too pleased. My mind immediately goes to the worst case scenario and my chest tightens up.
なんちゃって。V です。
Mashiro flashes me the biggest smile she can muster and gives me a thumbs up. I see. Thank God, I'm so proud of you, Mashiro. I feel like dropping to my knees. It's like a giant weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
先輩、大げさすぎですよ。たかだか試合結果一つで。
No, Mashiro, you have no idea how...
と、話は後です。今は先にコーチのお仕事がありますよ。アスカ先輩のところに急いでください。
Right, I'll do that. Where are you headed?
言わせたいんですか?
Oh, sorry. Regular tells me all I need to know. The bathroom. Well, I'll see you in a bit.
それでは。
I wave Mashiro goodbye and head over to the others. I'm so glad she won. Especially consider everything leading up to today. But now comes the reward I promised her. I don't know if I should be afraid. Well, this is the least I can do for her.
Masaya-san!
Sorry I kept you waiting.
あれ? MisakiちゃんかMinoriちゃんは一緒じゃないんですか?
There was just a bit of miscommunication going on. Don't worry about it.
はい、佐藤院さんのデータ。
Thanks. I scan over Asuka's opponent's data one more time. Ready to do this, Asuka? Let's follow up on Mashiro's good performance.
はい、マシロちゃん本当にすごかったです。マシロちゃんの分まで
Oh, she didn't
きっ
win.
と勝ってみせます。
That's the spirit. Wait. Something about what she said felt off.
途中から差をつけられたけど、ほんと粘って最後まで肉薄したよね。スコアをつけながら手に汗握っちゃったよ。今までに見たことないくらい負けたくないって気持ちを感じました。私、ちょっと感動しました。
Wait, hold up, guys. I thought Mashiro won. Can't believe what I just heard. Asuka and Madoka exchange a glance and look back to me.
残念ですけど、初第6、前線したんだけどね。
No, wait. This makes no sense. No goddamn sense at all. She gave me a thumbs up.
負けても笑って、ピースってできるかもしれません。
Oh.
そんな
こと言っても私がピースする相手は先輩ですからね。2人で試合するんですから。
She purposely said that to trick me. Damn it. That way I wouldn't have to know that she really lost. Wait, then where is she now? Ugh. Her body acts factual in my brain. I want to search for her, but...
ひなたくん、マサヤさんどこに行かれるんですか？
I'm forced to stop myself as I realize my job. Ugh. Frustration hits me like a tidal wave. I have to desperately hold back the urge to slam my fist into the sand as hard as I can. So instead I clench it until the skin on them turns white. Monica, can you go check on Mashiro for me?
だってトイレって言ってたよ。今は一人にさせておいてあげた方がさ。
I just want you to check if she's there or not, that's all.
そっか、わかった。行ってくるね。マサヤさん。
I can tell Asuka's worried about me. I bet my emotions are written all over my face. I slap both my hands against my face with vigor.
マサヤさん。
After clearing my mind with that, I throw up a fearless smile. Let's do this, Asuka. Stone Sun's going to be tough, but we'll give it to her.
マサヤさん。はい、絶対に勝ちます。それでは2試合目を始めますわよ。
Stone Sun's announcement that the match is beginning follows Asuka's spirited shout.
しかし、佐藤院さんにあれだけの大差をつけるとはね。
One of our pets at work got adopted. I'm excited. She's so sweet. Happy baby.
いえいえ、まぐれですよ、まぐれ。というより、あの試合に関しては私というよりも。確かに。
The practice session is now concluded, and we're all back at the clubhouse to briefly go over what happened.
もしも今日の MVP を決めるとしたら、間違いなく日向雅也の名前が燦然と輝くね。
We don't need any MVP. Second match surprised all of us. Asuka beats Satoan-san with a much larger lead than their difference in skill would suggest. I think Satoan-san fell right into my trap. The reason I say I think is because I only have a vague recollection of the match. I thought I was focusing, but all throughout there was something else I couldn't get my mind off of.
過去最高の策に次ぐ策。あの試合は間違いなく日向雅也ベストゲームになるね。
I'll make sure to top at the next match, I second.
頼もしいです、雅也さん。
「 I just meant that in the sense that getting complacent is the worst thing you can do. Right, I forgot to mention this thing I couldn't take my mind off during her match, or should I say the person.
アスカ先輩のモーションもすっごく勉強になりました。私もいつかあんな風に飛びたいです。そんなことないです。ましろちゃんならもう私よりうまいです。アスカ先輩、それ今日の私の試合結果を知ってての意地悪ですか？そんな冗談ですよ。というか必死に否定される方がリアルにしょぼん。無限ループじゃありませんかこれ。
Madoka told me Mashiro did go to the bathroom, and apparently she seemed to be feeling fine despite the loss. When Mashiro heard about everything, she laughed and told me I was worrying way too much. I know you're not fine, Mashiro. Why the long sigh, Madoka?
結果が出るって分かりやすくていいな。私もさ、たまには誰かに褒められたいな。チラ。
You have a real talent for Walla, Madoka. You might even be a prodigy. I can already see the history of Walla being split into pre-Madoka and post-Madoka eras, like with Jesus Christ.
すごく持ち上げてもらってるのに全然嬉し
What's
く
a
ない。
Walla? I don't know what that is. Okay, we're done here. Be careful on your way home. As teachers always say, a school trip isn't over until you get back safely.
はい。やっぱりいつもみたいにフォローがない。
See you on Monday.
アスカちゃん、飲みに行こう。何をですか？飲まなきゃやってられない時もあるのよ。どうしたらそんなメインヒロインっぽくなれるの？
Good
そ
luck
れで
with
は
that.
お先に失礼します。
She takes that moment to slip away.
マサヤさんはどうされます？
I'm heading out too. Call Madoka for me, okay?
人を自爆霊みたいに。
Here's something cool you might want to know, Madoka. Among the girls I know, you're the ones I think is most likely to remain single by 30.
何そのいらない情報。
Honestly, I'm on that road right now. I'm halfway in between 20 and 30, and not quite yet, but you know, well, I'm off.
まどかちゃんはお引き受けします。です。何の話？
Yeah, I will. I guess she's figured out what I'm going to do.
もう我慢しないでいいんだよね。我慢しきれなくて隠れてちょっと泣いちゃったけど、もういいんだよね。今私が泣いてもいなくなっても、
Oh.
もう誰も自分のせいだって思わないよね。我慢しすぎたからかな。私どこまで不器用なんだろう。勝てなかった。私約束守れなかったよ。信じてくれたのに、報われるって言ってもらえたのに。先輩ごめんね。ごめんなさい先輩。こんなことならもっと先輩と仲良くしとけばよかった。もっと思い出を覚えとけばよかった。でもしょうがないよね。だってあの頃はそんなこと思ってなかった。どうして今になって先 先輩との昔のことばっかり思い出してるんだろう。私諦めかけてる。また報われないから折れそうになってる。やだよ先輩。
Are you dead?
そうなのもう。
After she hears my voice, Mashiro looks up at me, teary-eyed and confused. It's the face of someone who has just seen a ghost. She wipes off her face quickly. Oh boy.
どうして先輩がこんなところにいるんですか？
Do you remember the time I was feeling down and you came to cheer me up? That's why I'm here, Mashiro. I was watching you closely so I could tell something was up. Trying to talk big, but truthfully I searched all over for
ど
her.
うして
Hmm?
どうして私を見てくれてたんですか？
She looks at me imploringly. Why, you ask? That's simple. I love Mashiro. This is the first time I've admitted to these feelings, but that answer comes naturally. When you see the girl you love crying, you want to comfort her. Following the match, she disappeared for a bit and came back. I could see that she'd been crying. I hoped that none of the others would notice. Asuka apparently did, but she left everything to me. As creepy and selfish as it sounds, I want to be the one to comfort her and wipe away those tears. I hate myself for having that thought, but I can't bring myself to relinquish the role to Asuka or Madoka, or even Misaki, even though I know that's who Mashiro would want. I don't know what exactly I started thinking about her this way. I have no experience with relationships or crushes. But there's no mistaking these feelings I have now. I want to hold her tight, tell her everything's going to be alright. Oh, because I love you, Mashiro. I know that my feelings for her are something special. I love you, Mashiro. With a clear, audible tone, I profess my true feelings to her. This isn't something I should be doing considering my job as the team's coach, but I can't hold these feelings in any longer. Have you calmed down some now?
なんだ、嘘だったんですか？
No, I meant every single word, Mashiro. I'm sorry for breaking our promise. You did great on your own, but it was my job to be there with you. I know you lost, but please don't give up. I want you to keep working so we can eventually get you that win. Of course, I'll be with you every step of the way as your coach.
先輩はきっとしまとわれているんです。
Why? That's quite the accusation.
周りに綺麗な子や可愛い子、友達みたいに気の置ける子がいるのに、誰がわざわざ4番目を選びますか？
I'm guessing she means Misaki, Asuka, and Madoka?
先輩はきっと同情されているだけです。何もできないかわいそうな子が目の前にいたから、優しい先輩が手を差し伸べているだけのことです。
Look, I'm not just going to sit here and let someone badmouth my crush, even if that someone is you. Let me tell you about her. You won't find anybody who works as hard as she does for the things she cares about. There's another girl in the same club who works just as hard and really shows it, while the girl I love isn't very open about it and can be a bit stubborn, so her hard work always goes unrecognized. You have to pay close attention to notice it. I'd reckon that the only two people who truly know how much the effort she puts in are her mother and her coach. But if you know that, you can't help but love her. You just want to cheer for her with all you've got. You can tell how passionate she is, how much she cares, but she hides her own feelings out of a fear that she's just being a bother to the people around her. That's why she only cried when she was alone and away from them. Mashiro, I don't want to see you cry like this. I love you. I want you to smile and be happy. And if you'll allow me, I'd like to be next to you. I finished speaking my mind, and in that moment a gust of wind blows past us. Mashiro still has her back to me. What kind of expression does she have on her face right now? I want to know.
先輩、私も
No! You have no idea how happy that makes me feel, Mashiro. I saw a dream that night when I went to bed. There was nothing particularly special about it. But I was with Mashiro the whole time.
Senpai?
She called out to me with a huge smile on her face. Just that alone was enough to fill me with joy. And when I woke up that morning, man, I can't believe I'm already having those dreams. I'm embarrassed, terribly so.
Ah, 昨日はさ、なんていう
I'm
か
gonna save here.
残念だったみたいだね。
はい、残念でした。
内容と言動が噛み合ってなくない？
ああ、それは
何？
いえ、まだ諦めたわけではありませんから。
よくわかんないけどさ、ランランとこっちを見るのやめてほしいんだけど。
コーチ。
Oh, sorry. I meet Mashiro's eyes for a second, which gets me feeling a little giddy. But I have to focus. We're at practice right now. I am happy about my newfound relationship with Mashiro, but I can't let it get to my head. I'm going to do everything I can to ensure this doesn't impede our progress, for both me and her. That's the right thing to do as a coach. Our club is currently focused on the upcoming fall tournament, and I intend to have my players prepared. Asuka, let's get a nice good day's worth of practice in today.
はい、コーチ。
After practice, okay, we're done for the day. You're all free to go home.
マサヤさん帰るんですか？でしたら一緒に帰りましょう。
Do you know where Mashiro is?
マシロちゃん？マシロちゃんに何かご用ですか？
Well, is there even a point in hiding things? Oh no, I just want to ask her what she wanted to do. She and I are dating now.
先輩、何を言ってくれちゃってるんです？
Answering her? I'm just telling her the truth. I'd rather be honest than lie to them. It feels like the right thing to do. I'm sure you don't want me lying to them.
それはそうですけど。
And you'd probably be a little peeved if I went home with Asuka, right?
必要以上に仲良く帰ったらそれは持ちますけど。私だって事情や状況を察して不条理に怒ったりはしないんですから。
I know, that's why I was going to ask. Do you want me to or not?
たとえ校門まででも一緒に帰ってくれなくて嫌です。
You can be a real pain in the butt, Mashiro, but that's what makes you so cute.
先輩、私可愛いでごまかされてませんからね。ちゃんとめんどくさいって言われたの根に持ちますからね。
I ignore her moody response and raise my head now that we've reached a conclusion.
いやいいよ。話は聞こえなかったけど雰囲気でなんとなくわかるから。
Oh, okay. I straightened my back. I'll try to keep our relationship from interfering with the club, so don't worry.
無理でしょ。
Oh, why?
だって私が持ち込むもん。わわわ、こりゃいい汁ネタができたわいって。
あ、私も。
私もちょっと言っちゃうかもです。
Really, you guys?
というかね、市場持ち込めないようならそんなの本当の恋愛とは言えないよ。抑えようとしても溢れ出ちゃう何かが、こう何かがね。まあそれがどんなものか具体的にはわからないけど。
I'm going to try my best to draw a reasonable line, okay?
そんな理性食い尽くされちゃいなよ。
This is all one big game to you, isn't it?
ともあれさ、何がどうなってそうなったのかわからないけどおめでとう。 まどか先輩。
Get out of here. We don't need it. Pacha.
何？これって罠？今日ってエイプリルフールだっけ？
Why would you even think that?
FC 始めた頃にはさ、思いもよらなかったカップリングだからじゃない？
美咲先輩。
そっか。時代は美咲×真白から真白×まさやか。
いえ、私はソフトなのなら美咲×真白も十分ありだと思います。いやいや、ひなたくんが受けってとこ否定してくれないと、私はこれからそういう目で見ちゃいそうなんだけど。
I'm just vibing to this music right now. Can you please speak more clearly? I understood none of that.
私はまあ正直ここ最近はどうなるもんかなーって見てたけど、まさや。
Misaki beckons me over, then whispers in a hushed voice.
マシロ、可愛いでしょ。
I have no idea how you managed to reject her advances all this time.
私ガチじゃないもん。マシロもそうだけどね。私が相手にしなかったから自分から深みに入ってって戻れなくなっただけで。
In my head, I'll still imagine it. Thanks for telling me that.
マサヤは私にもっと感謝することがあるよ。
There's more?
ずっと延々私が出れなかったおかげであの子かなーり愛に飢えてるはずだからね。何年ものの孤独分、多分ものすっごく甘えてくるよ。先輩、チュキチュキって。
That's seriously mean.
嬉しいの？嬉しくないの？
Honestly, I'm not sure I'd be able to stay sane. She's just so damn cute, you know?
よし、私の分まで大事にしないとぶん殴るから。
You really have no right to do that. Misaki goes back to where she was after saying all that.
何の話をされてたんですか？
She asked me, seeming somewhat concerned. We decided to formulate the Mashiro-tan agreement. It dictates which half of you goes to who. I have your left half, Misaki has your right.
本当に何の話ですか？私からもお祝いいいですか？
Of course. Why'd this turn into some sort of celebrity thing?
アスカ先輩。
Hoi hoi, Lisa.
なんだかちょっと急展開すぎてびっくりしましたけど。いえ、ごめんなさい。まずは、おめでとうございますですよね。
I don't know if I can say the same. Like, I'm conscious, but am I awake? That's debatable. Thanks. I've never really thought about it up until now, but back when I first met Asuka, I was probably attracted to her. Her endless optimism and honest attitude drew me in. Being around her was similar to looking up at a beautiful blue sky. But above all, she was the one who taught me to love the sky again.
マサヤさん？先輩。
It's nothing. I fall silent, unable to think of what to say. You're conscious, yes. Agreed. Yeah, I set my alarm so I could get up early to get stream ready, and I did not wake up till stream time, so I've been like groggy ever since. I fall silent, unable to think of what to say. Mashiro is gently grabbing the hem of my uniform, so I place my hand in hers. Just that simple action from her makes me so indescribably happy. I know what I have to do. I'll return what the sky gave to me. I'll let it go, like a balloon. I no longer have any regrets. Thank you, Asuka. I pour all my gratitude into those words. Mashiro beside me also bows, deep enough that her hair touches the ground. Asuka just smiles like she usually does and says,
Hi.
"Aww." That one word.
はいはい、それじゃあ新郎新婦は退場という
Yeah.
ことで。
I've just been so tired because of work and stuff, so yeah. We never got married. Hold on a
ちょっと待って
second.
お尻に缶がジャラジャラついた紐をくくりつけるから。
That's what you do for wedding cars, not people. Come on, Mashiro, let's get out of here. Mashiro gives him a quick bow. And after that, we take off.
はい、まあいいよ、アスカちゃん。何がですか？ベタだけど我慢しなくってさ。我慢ですか？別に。あれ？あれれ？
受け答え最後の「はい」とかなんかおかしくなってたもんね。
私本当に良かったなって思ってるんですよ。それなのにどうして？わかるわかる。そういうのをリボンでよく見た。
In what?
漫画じゃん。
Oh, it's a manga.
違います。私仲良し派です。
論点はそこじゃない。
まあさ、アスカちゃん、今日も飲みに行こう。
You all are underage.
こないだは炭酸ジュースに炭酸水混ぜたのをグラスに注がれました。あれ口が痛いから嫌です。いいじゃん、思いっきり泣けるよ。
私はうどんが食べたいな。
Udon.
あ、
I
そう
would
だ
love to have
どっ
udon.
か行くなら真っ白うどんにしない？
鬼だ、ただの本物の鬼だ。
You were pretty silent back there, Mashiro.
先輩の空気の読めなさにはちょっと本気で引きました。
Sorry.
いえ、私もきっと問題を先延ばしにしようとしてただけでしたから。
I'm hungry again. I just had a sandwich, and now I'm hungry again.
先輩が私を一番に考えてくださったのは分かりました。ありがとうござ
I
い
was
まし
thinking
た。
about making some tuna rice or something like that. Because they were talking about onigiri
タイ
earlier.
ミングや前準備が万全だったとは思いません。今回は成り行き上仕方ありませんでしたが、次からはちゃんと相談してほしいです。でないと。
If I don't? She heaves a light sigh.
明日からちょっと部活に行きづらいです。
Yeah?
先輩は男の人ですからいいですけど、私は多分根掘り葉掘り聞かれることになります。
Well, Misaki probably won't at least. She doesn't care much about other people's personal lives.
美咲先輩は他の人に興味はなくても、あっちの方とかは。
Hmm? Oh, right. I get it. Think she'll figure out everything?
一応頑張りますけど。
I guess being open about our relationship does come with that issue.
でもその時は頑張りますから。
Okay, let's move to another topic now, my dear Mashiro.
何か私失敗しましたか？
No, that's not it. It's just making me think about those sort of things. Her face turns beet red in a matter of seconds, and she awkwardly stares down at the ground. For the record, what I have in mind is kissing. I don't know about her, but hopefully she's thinking along the same lines. Anyway, moving on. I'm glad they congratulated us.
感謝感謝ですね。
We sure are. I don't know why, but I feel a slight pain in my chest. I keep that from Mashiro, though. Mashiro...
アスカ先輩、前におっしゃってました。
Hmm? Damn, it's almost like she just read my mind.
好きにもいろいろあるし、尽くしたり感じたり、付き合い方はそれぞれで。
Or maybe our minds were just in the same place.
だけど、全部を心から好きだって思えるなら、好きになれるものがたくさんある人は魅力的ですって。
Maybe it was a combination of both.
でも、みんな好きだからでしょうか。と 特別な好きを伝えるのはちょっと苦しかったです。
Either way, she spoke what was on my mind. And with that, this tiny, indescribable, queasy feeling in my chest has dissipated.
どうかされました？
Say, do you have anything to do after this?
どうしてです？
Wanna go somewhere together?
遊びに行ってそれってもしかして
Finish the word, otherwise it just sounds weird. But yes, I'm asking you out on a date. Oh, cute.
行きたいで。
What's wrong? Are you busy?
ですね。
She refuses to look me in the eye.
そういえば私うちの手伝いが入っちゃってて、夏休み観光のお客さんとかでちょっと忙しいんです。
Really? That sounds like that kind of sounds like an excuse you thought up on the spot, to be honest.
本当なんです。
Well, okay. I guess I still don't know her well enough to be able to tell those things. She was pretty damn embarrassed about the date, though, which could have been why she turned me down. Otherwise, I can tell she really cares about me, so I'll just take her word for it.
怒ってます？
Why would I be mad?
だってせっかく先輩が誘ってくださったのに断っちゃったから。
You really think I get mad over that?
本当？私ってばこんな時にどうして？
Hey, it's okay, so don't cry, Mashiro. She's very flustered.
お願いですから先輩、また誘ってくださいね。
Yeah, I will.
絶対ですよ。
Definitely.
絶対ですよ。
Oh my god, I already said I would. I know, Mashiro, I heard you.
絶対。
You just bit your own tongue, didn't you? Does it hurt? You don't need to show me your tongue. It's an adorable sight, I'll admit, but I don't want her accidentally hurting herself. Aw, she's so cute. I love her. Alright, I have a little bit more time, so I'll probably get through this next scene, and then I have to get ready for work. Oh wow, it's already this late? I was studying the movements of world-famous skywalkers by watching their matches and drawing out their flight patterns with lines, but before I knew it, several hours had passed. Just a little longer. Just as late. I'm staying up late watching, like, shows or reading a book, and I'm like, just one more page, just one more episode, just one more. I pick up my phone for no particular reason, and that's when I notice. Oh, a message from Mashiro. Things like this make the fact that I have a girlfriend now seem more real. Warm affection swirls around on my chest from thinking about her as I check the message. 56 minutes ago, sender Mashiro Arisaka. Oh. Well, it's been an hour now. Senpai? Hi, can I call you if you're not busy? 47 minutes ago, Mashiro Arisaka. It's okay if you're busy, feel free to just ignore my last text. Just checking. You are getting my messages, right? If so, can you please reply? That would make me really happy. Oh my god! Feel free to reply whenever. I'll be up late tonight. No, Mashiro! I hit the call button in a panic. Those warm feelings in my chest quickly changed into anxiety.
いえ、全然気になさらないでください。ちょっとベッドの上でちっちゃく三角座りして、携帯が鳴ってくれるのをじーっと待ってただけですから。
Oh, that sounds kind of scary to me.
なんちゃって冗談ですってば冗談。いくらなんでも私そこまで先輩に左右されるほどか弱くないですから。
She had a cheerful tone at the beginning, but that little sniffle at the end makes me believe she was faking it.
ともあれ先輩。こういう関係になって初めての電話ですね。
Our first phone call in general, I'm pretty sure. Just tell me if I'm right or wrong, Mashiro.
何ですか？
I pictured you writing these down like this in a calendar or something, am I right?
やだ、どこで見ちゃったんですか？
I said, hey, what's going on? knew it.
あれとあれはパスかけてあるし、これは部屋から動かせないし、あっちはカバンの中で。
Password protected? Hold on a second. Wait, you have more than one? If by some accident humanity were to go extinct this very night, and then in the distant future some intelligent species were to land on Earth and find Mashiro's notebook, thinking it's a piece of lost technology, boy would they regret decrypting it after realizing what's in it. I'll go ahead and apologize in advance, alien race from the future.
もしかして重いですか?
It's so silly, but like this is me, like oh my god. I get so like excited about things like that. I'm like, well, it's so cute. Hi hi. Alright, I'll stretch and then do my howl. Yeah, she has a kitty hat. She's so cute. Ow! Oh, no, I'll be sure to tell you if that happens. So don't worry.
よろしくお願いします。
I'm not going to be streaming for too much longer, though, so I don't know if it's going to be worth your points. Well, I do understand why a girl would want to do something like this. Yeah?
でもやっぱりこんな時間に先輩の声が聞けるっていうのは嬉しいです。
Is there something special about it?
だって私だけが先輩を独占できる時間です。
Yeah, I increased the price on that one because it takes so damn long to put on the costume. So.
照れてくれてます?
Stop it.
先輩は声もかっこいいですよ。
I know you're just teasing me. Good thing we're on the phone. I bet my face is real red right now. I can't let this get any worse, so I better find something to counter with. What can I use to tease Mashiro? Meow meow. Oh! What the hell? The reason and shame parts of her brain must have melted when we became a couple. Damn, she keeps this up. I might just propose to her on the spot. Wait for me, Mashiro. I'll put a ring on your finger someday, I promise. The hell am I saying? I'm as bad as her. Short while later.
さすがに今のは頭が湧きすぎましたね。
Oh my god. I swear to god, this is like every lesbian relationship ever. Like, where they get so intense about their feelings and are like, they move so quickly at first just because they get so excited. The embarrassment hits her once she returns to her senses. Still, we continue chatting for a good while after that. Kinda feels like her words are reverberating in my chest. Maybe it's because her voice is so close. I also feel like we're being more open with each other about our feelings and whatnot, but that's probably because of how much we missed each other.
ずっと話していたいですけれど。
You saw each other earlier today! What do you mean? Yeah, it's getting pretty late. I never imagined that I'd feel so reluctant to end a phone call. It's a brand new experience for me.
先輩。
Yeah?
夢でもお会いしたいです。
Oh. I'll try. Can't really make any promises, but I'll at least try to think of her when I go to bed.
枕の下に会いたい人の名前を書いた人型の紙を入れておくといいらしいですよ。
A person-shaped paper cutout. Or, oh, maybe I'll try that. But don't forget, that is.
いつまでもずっとこの時間が続けばいいの。
They really are. You can. I'll be with you whenever you want. I mean, I'd love to be with you all 24 hours of the day, too.
先輩。
Let's stop here. It's already 11.
なんだか世知辛いです。いつでもそばにいるって言ってくれたばっかりなのに。
Well, we have to hang up eventually, don't we?
愛が足りないです。
What?
男の人って終わっちゃうと淡白だというのはこういうことなんでしょうか。
I'm pretty sure women don't usually say that about phone calls, Mashiro. Please don't say that around anyone other than me. I take a breath and relax my shoulders. How about this? If you really think you'll be lonely without me, I'll put on my grab shoes and fly on over. What are you giggling for?
満たされました。おやすみなさい、先輩。
Sure. You haven't really answered my question. Good night. Did you forget something you wanted to say?
こういうのは男の人の責任で切ってもらいたいです。
Is that how it works? Didn't know. It makes no sense to me, but if that's what Mashiro wants, then that's what she'll get. Sweet dreams, Mashiro.
おやすみなさい、先輩。
Oyasumi. I hit the end call button this time. Whew. I'm a bit exhausted, but I feel a lot happier after that phone call. Now to pick up where I left off. I think about Mashiro again, except this time it's about strategies she can employ in FC matches. Oh, we did it! Okay, alright, that's a good place to stop. That's a great place to stop. I gotta start getting ready for work, so I will end there. We finished the end of chapter 7. I'm not sure how many chapters there are, but... let me see who I can raid. Oh, that's right. Rhea's still doing her sub/donathon, so I will raid Rhea Rainbow, which I have raided quite a lot, so I'm sure you remember Rhea. Rhea raided me last night, so everybody copy the raid message, let Rhea know I sent you, give her all my love, she's adorable, she's having her sub-donathon right now, so go support. I'm sure it'll be fun. I gotta go to work now, but I will be streaming again tomorrow morning with Nekonin X Heart, which is about cute cat girls, so if you're interested in that, then, you know, it's also another visual novel, so. Yeah. So I hope you all have a good day. I will be around. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Okay? Be safe and have a good rest of your days. Bye bye!